Okay, so draw a reflection of the given triangle in the y-axis. So we've obviously first of all identified the y-axis, y is up there, okay? And we're going to reflect then in this axis here. So this acts like a mirror, okay? Because when you think about reflection, it's a mirror, isn't it? So there's your mirror there. Now, and what I like to do, okay, quite simply, is to focus on the vertices, okay, the corner points of the shape, and see how far they are from the mirror, okay? Because if you measure the distance you are from the mirror, that obviously then will be reflected in the reflection that you have, okay? So, you know, it's like when you look in the mirror, the closer you go to the mirror, the closer you are to your reflection. The further away you are from the mirror, the further away your reflection is from you, okay? So if you look at that corner point there, that's 2 squares from the mirror, okay? Well, it's going to be reflected then 2 squares back, so that point's going to go there, okay? So it really is simple. We focus on the corner points with the mirror in mind. So that corner point there is 1 square from the mirror, so we're going to go 1 square back. We're going to go here, and that corner point is what, that's all of 5 squares, is it, I think, from that corner point there. So we're going to go back 5 squares, so we're going to end up here, okay? So then you join up those corner points, and you can see then you've got your reflected shape, okay, in the y-axis, okay, and it kind of it looks sort of symmetrical there, with that line of symmetry being the y-axis, okay. If you were to fold this onto that, it should lie on it perfectly. One way to check here is to use tracing paper again, okay. So what you can do, and be careful, right, it's a clever way you sort of go about it, with the tracing paper, have like a nice straight edge there, and line up the straight edge with the axis, okay. So in this case there, I've done this earlier, I traced the shape, line it up with the axis, okay, there, and then if you flip the tracing paper, okay, so literally you do have to flip it that way, okay, again line it up with the axis, you get your reflected shape there, okay, so it lies perfectly on top. So it's all about flipping that tracing paper there, okay. That's what reflection, that's the effect it has. Okay, so there's the first one there, okay. Now with the second one, again reflect, but this time it says in a line x equals 1, okay. So sometimes they say axes, other times they'll actually want you to draw in a line, okay, and you'll get a mark for drawing the line. So how do I draw that line x equals 1? Well, this is really simple, okay, because what you do is you identify where the x-axis is, which is there, and you go to where x is equal to 1 on here, so you know 1 is going to be there, yeah. You put a line, put a little line through it, mark it at 1, and you literally then draw a vertical line through x equals 1, okay. Right, it's got to go through, that's the whole point of remembering this, it's got to go through the point where x is equal to 1. So on your x-axis there's 1, line through it. X is equal to 1 everywhere on this line. So then what you do is, just like before, this acts then as a mirror, okay. The line x equals 1 is your mirror, and you're going to reflect this shape in that line there. Now you've got to be careful to sort of ignore now the y-axis, because that could kind of get in the way. The y-axis is not your mirror, ignore it, pretend it's not there. So again, just like before, see how far each corner point is from the mirror. So here we are 2 squares away from the mirror, so you're going to go back 2 squares in your reflection, okay. That is 2 squares, so you can go back 2 squares, okay. Now this is going to be quite a few squares, isn't it? Okay, you could take your time counting them and then work your way back. But another way now, it's quite simple. See how long this rectangle is? So what is that? It's of length 6. So it's got to be of length 6 from that corner point there. So we can end up here, and you can see then the completed rectangle. Okay, and we've reflected it then in that line x equals 1, okay. Right, now the next one, reflect the triangle S in the line y equals 2. So how do I draw the line y equals 2? Well, identify the y-axis and go to where y equals 2 and put a mark through it, and we're going to draw a line through y equals 2. So it's going to be a horizontal line, okay, and y will equal to 2 at every point on this line. So there is your mirror. Now if you find it easier, you could turn it around if you wanted to, and now reflect that side of the mirror if you prefer to see it that way. I'll go through it though the sort of conventional way here. Okay, and just appreciate there's your mirror, so I'm going to reflect it onto this side here. It's going to go, yeah, because it's going to go the other side of the mirror line. So how far are we away? Well, that corner point is 1 square away, so we can go 1 square there, and that's 1 away, so we can go there, and then that corner point is 4 away, so we can go 4 back from the mirror, we're going to go there. And we've got our reflected shape in the mirror there, and again if you want to turn it round you can see there the symmetry. Okay, we can label that as well, y equals 2, and we're done.